Hey there, my name is Kyuss Hammond. This is the Basement Boys podcast. Just going to introduce you guys to this. This is going to be our little podcast. This is going to be me and my buddies' podcast. We're all just going to sit here and chill and talk and get everything out of our minds. You know, it's been a crazy year. Last year, man, like I still remember COVID, like when it first started, and everybody thought they were going to die and toilet paper was going. But mental health is a huge fucking thing right now for a lot of people, and to help me, I'm going to talk to you guys. So, yeah, big things. Yeah. Sound like an idiot, look like an idiot, but it's okay. I'm going to try to be myself and just cool down and relax. So these videos are going to be pretty cringe, but I'm going to like relax and hopefully get comfortable doing it. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to focus on. I was thinking about this in the car the other day on the way to work, that you know how you can contract a disease, and I mean this is pretty relevant when you're talking about COVID. You can contract a disease from somebody if you're around them, obviously, if it's contagious, that is. But think about it, like you could probably develop a mental disorder if you're around the same people that have that same mental disorder. Now, I know if your dad had it or your mom had it, like say bipolar disorder, for instance, if your mom and dad had it, then you're most likely going to have it because it's proven to be hereditary or so and so. I mean, I'm talking out of my ass. I really don't know for sure, but that's usually what I hear around the lines of like anxiety. My dad had a lot of anxiety, and my mom had a lot of anxiety. And I don't know if that's just like you're born with it. I think you're born into it. You know what I'm saying? And I think you're a product of your environment. So that's just something I was thinking about that. It's like if I'm around somebody who has constant anxiety and it gets to me, like if I'm friends with the same guy for like 5 years and he's just honestly always anxious, then that's probably why I have a lot of my anxiety. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like I have buddies right now to where I feel that way. And it's hard. I mean, I'm 24, and anybody who's been 24 or in their 20s knows that, you know, you're thinking a lot right now. You're thinking a lot about what you want your life to be like and what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. And you just want to be the best person you can be, man. I want to make my mom and dad proud, man. Just like everybody else. But right now, you know, I have a lot of friends, like right now they're texting me. Let me turn that off real quick. I just have a lot of friends that are like kind of getting in my way of success, and it's because they're dealing with a lot of their baggage and I'm helping them. And I'm at a point in my life to where like I'm kind of tired of helping people, and that's it. I mean, it's always been me. I'm the helper, and you know, I'm tired of people not being able to help me when I need the help. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm ready for a change, but I don't know how to change. But here lately, I've been making little increments. Like I've been, you know, assertive in certain departments. So I hope you guys can figure that out, man. And if you can, let me know how you have. It's rough, man. It's real rough. I mean, 2020, I think a lot of people, it was a wake-up call. I've always been thinking, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody mentally, because I'm a very mentally weak person. I am my own worst enemy. But but a lot of people are dealing with it right now, man. And I think it's almost been a year since the COVID thing, and I think a lot of people are just getting tired, man. And I just hope everybody makes it through that. It's all about your environment, though, man. I mean, if you're constantly around negativity and all kinds of mental anguish, man, you're going to end up being like that, and you're going to end up being depressed, and you're going to end up being anxious, you know? I mean, it's bound to happen. I mean, you can be very strong, but God willing, you know? I mean, people need help too, and I'm not saying that I don't like helping my friends. I love helping my friends, but I've been helping my friends for a long time, and it just seems like whenever I need it, it's not there. And I think that also has to do with, you know, you need to work on yourself a lot. And even when somebody's helping you out, I mean, at the end of the day, you're the one that needs to help yourself out. It comes in line with addiction, all kinds of stuff. I've dealt with a lot of that myself, and you know, it's a day-by-day thing, man. You just need to worry about yourself and try to make yourself the best person, the best version of yourself every day, and just keep on trucking, man. Watch your environment, watch the people that you're around, even your friends. Sometimes some of your friends just don't want you to succeed, man, because if you're on a different level and they're down there and they're constantly around you, well, I mean, that's negativity, and in their head, that's negativity, because that makes them feel insignificant in some regard. Not all people are like that. A lot of people can bite the bullet and cheer on their buddies, and I've had a lot of friends that can do that. I'm one of the people that I like to pride myself in the person that's like, yes, good job, man. Like, I want my friends to fucking succeed, dude. Like, if any of us succeed, I'm happy. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's them. As long as we succeed, one of us makes it, man. And I don't expect anything out of it. I just know I have a lot of good people in my life, man, and they deserve the best, and I hope that they can achieve the best. So that brings me to the next thing that I want to talk about, man. Like, this whole episode is going to be about like mentality. I've been listening to, obviously, a lot of Joe Rogan. I mean, this is evident. Everybody is. But I've been watching a lot of the old ones. Like, right now, all his stuff is like really dry right now, man. I mean, I'm not discrediting the man, but they haven't been like, he hasn't had people on there that I'm like interested in seeing on there, or like, it's always reoccurring people. Like, he had Brian Redman. I'm butchering his name, man. Redband, something like that. Oh, dude is amazing, dude. Like, it was actually a really good podcast. They were like dressed in astronaut suits. I mean, it was a pretty good one. Yeah, the Undertaker on there too. That was pretty good. But you know, that's only two. I've been getting involved in like the pushing yourself mentality, like the Jocos. And the David Goggins have been really good. Like, I just got back from the gym listening to him and David Goggins talking, like, and I'm like, I'm making myself something to eat. I haven't eaten since like 10:30, and it's almost 7:30, and I'm like making myself a tuna sandwich, and I can like hear him talking. I'm like, I can hear Joe saying, like, what the fuck are you doing? You should have done more in there. I mean, I pushed myself though. I really did. Or like, oh, bread's bad for you, man. You should be eating that shit. Put that shit away, man. But what the fuck was I even saying, dude? Like, yeah, Joe Rogan's dope, but what I've been listening to in Joe Rogan, they've been talking about pushing your mentality. That's what I was getting at. So like pushing yourself past the border of like what you think you can do and what you can't do, man. And that's something that I really need in my life right now. What is going on with my camera? I really need that in my life right now, man. Like, I need to keep pushing past those barriers, and those barriers seem like they're so big, but I'm getting there, man. Like today, I run a mile and I call it quits, but today I was like, fuck that, dude. I'm talking about pushing myself, you know. It's just small stuff. Like, I went to 0.1 above, so just, you know, a mile and what do you call that? 1.1 miles. How about that? We'll say that instead of just 1 mile. I mean, that's a small improvement. I get it, but you know, I'm trying my best here. So just something like that. I just want you guys to think about pushing yourself past the barrier of what you think your mind can achieve. Because I mean, it sounds corny, and it's the only reason it sounds corny is because you're looking at somebody who hasn't entirely devoted his life to that thought. But I am trying my best to push myself farther than what I think I can achieve right now. And I'm hungry now, man. I'm feeling it. Like, I'm driven now, and I love it, dude. I'm trying my best to be my best every goddamn day, and it's helping me a lot. And I know it's a trend right now with everybody, but you know, I'm not worried about anybody else, man. That's another thing. You cannot be telling everybody what you're doing in your life, man. Because either way you look at it, they're going to judge you in some kind of way, and you're going to feel some type of way after you tell them that. And that just gives them that gives that energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do this, or I'm gonna look like a phony, or this guy doesn't think I have the guts to do it. And that can be hard for some people. It's hard for me, bro. Like, when I joined football, a lot of people didn't think that I could do it, because I joined very late and I was a big guy. I used to be 333 pounds, man. I'm still fat in my eyes, but like not nearly as bad as back then. And a lot of close friends said that they don't think that I could do it, because I was a very inconsistent person. I still am, but they just thought that I couldn't do it, and that's fuel for me. It began right there, right then and there. Fuel. A lot of people think that I can't do some things, and I prove them wrong a lot. And I'm getting there, and that's part of pushing yourself mentally, man. So I just, think about that a little bit. With everything that you're doing, it can be something small, man. You could come home from work and you sit on the couch and you'll get comfortable, and then like push yourself out of that, man. You know how much that'll help yourself mentally, thinking about how comfortable you are, and you're wanting to take a nap, or your legs are tired, your back's tired, your eyes are tired, and then you get up, defy the odds, man. Get up and do some sit-ups or something. Anything that'll make you feel like you've accomplished something greater than what you thought you could achieve that day, that hour, that little segment of time. It's powerful. It really is, and it does the body great. It does the body great and the mind great, and that's what we need to focus on right now, brother. I mean, it's a tough time. A lot of people are trying to find different hobbies to keep themselves off of their mental illness, and people have a lot of money issues. I know a lot of people that have committed suicide, man, especially since COVID. And like buddies of buddies are, they're doing it a lot. There's a lot of suicides going on, and people just don't think that there's a way out. And I know this project right here is very small, but I will definitely help you out if you need help. And I just want you to know that if this motivated you, then that is an achievement for myself that I did not think that I'd be able to achieve. And I think that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to as well. And that's what it's all about, brother. It's brothers and sisters. That's what it's all about. It's being the best person you could possibly be. That's the best thing you can do for your family, yourself, and the world. So, and I'm gonna leave it quick like that, guys. I'm just hopefully I don't have to scrap this project. Hopefully the audio is good. I don't even know if this microphone is picking up the audio or it's the camera, but I feel good about it, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great year.